All right, so don't click off this video. I promise it's not clickbait, and I'm definitely going to tell you what we're counting down toward. But first, I want to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart. I usually do these every so often. I save them as like members-only videos, so there's like a dozen of you that kind of know what's been going on in my life, and I felt like I wanted to open that up a little bit to maybe the 30 people that press play on this one. But anyway, so I feel like it's been a crazy 8 months since New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con, or the time period right before New York Comic Con, is like the last time I feel like life was kind of running like a well-oiled machine. And whether that's life or like just the channel type stuff, but that was the last time I felt like I was in a good like rhythm flow, if you will. But a lot's happened since then. You know, I went to New York for New York Comic Con. That was in October. And right before I went to New York Comic Con, we started the process of buying our first home. And I'm proud to say that we're in that home. I'm in the comic room that I built in that home. And so that's exciting. Fun fact, I had not hung up the artwork you see behind me until yesterday. I finally put the art on the Marvel side. It's like 2 days ago. It's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, we bought a home. That was a huge thing. And then of course we moved into that home. That was even harder than buying the home, it felt like. And then, as a lot of you know, we had another baby back in February. And, you know, there's all the changes and stuff that comes with that, you know, mainly the lack of sleep, but also just the adjusting to adding another family member to the house. It's not just like, oh, another person, cool. It's like, oh, another person. My other kids have to get used to this other person. I have to get used to what my new sleep schedule's like, carrying around, you know, another car seat, fitting another car seat in the car. Oh, wait, it doesn't fit because we have too many kids. Let's go buy a minivan, because that's something we did in the last few months. But all that to say, life has been really busy and in many ways hectic in the last 6 to 7 months. And so I think you guys kind of see that reflected on the channel. I talk about it, you know, in my podcasts most recent or most often. But life's been busy on the personal front, and of course that affects the channel. Mainly it affects my output on the channel, how many videos I can make, how many books I can cover, how many books I read, all of that. It affects all of that. And to that point, I do feel like for the last, 6 months or so, basically since January, I have been like kind of coasting. Is coasting the word? It feels like I've been in survival mode. Like, we're just going to do the essentials. I'm going to do the pull list video every week because I know I can get that done. I might do a podcast. I might not. I haven't been reaching out for interviews. I've been slower on the replies to emails. So if you're a creator that's been reaching out to me, my apologies. It's just, I don't know. I went back to work, my day job, a little while ago, and it's just like something has to give. And quite often it's this channel that kind of has to suffer in order for like me to keep everything going in life. Things are slowing down a little bit right now because it's summer vacation, although one of my kids is in summer sports. And so in some ways I'm even busier because we got, you know, practices and games. And I don't know, I've always vowed to just not be that dad that is unavailable because of work. So even though YouTube takes a lot of time, my day job takes a lot of time, like, I'm going to be at all the games and all the stuff. And if that means like, I don't know, I don't get to read the latest issue of Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's not a real comic. But if that's what that means, then cool, that's what that means. But I did want to kind of clear the air, break the ice, whatever you want to say, just because I do feel like the quality on this channel has dipped a little bit in recent times. And I want to just kind of let you guys know why. I try not to be hard on myself. Like, this is a thing that I do, often for free, often at a cost, actually. You know, so it's like, it's not like, I don't feel like I owe people anything, but at the same time, like, I respect you guys as the viewing audience, as people that support me with your eyeballs. And some of you even support me with your dollars. And then even as an extension of that, I take really seriously my, the publishers that take a chance and like, whether it's an author that sends a review copy of a book or a publisher that's like, hey, we'll send you this PDF. Can you talk about this? Like, can you boost this to your audience? Stuff like that has been harder for me to do. And I feel like my personal life kind of got, all these developments started happening right at a very crucial time for the channel. And so I never like to feel like I'm flaking on someone or anything like that. So I wanted to make this video just to kind of clear the air, let you guys know that like, yes, I feel it. I know that, it hasn't been all on the up and up, so to speak. And so wanted to, extend my apologies for that, even as I'm like, I don't know if things are going to change that much that soon. But that does bring me to the point of this whole video, the countdown. So we are counting down officially to the 5th channel anniversary. So I'm really excited about that. The fact that you guys have been a part of my life for going on 5 years, and some of you have been there from the very beginning, even before when I was just posting in Facebook groups and stuff like that, that does mean a lot to me. The fact that there are nearly 18,000 people that have watched the video at some point and decided to click that subscribe button is crazy. I don't take that for granted. It's really fun to talk about comics with, 1,000 of my closest friends on any given week, like that is awesome. I'm not the biggest creator out there, but I'm also not the smallest, and that is in no small part thanks to you. So thank you. But anyway, being that it's our 5th anniversary coming up, I'm really excited. I want to do like a big celebration. I want to do a live stream. I want to do some giveaways, like the old days, like we used to do. But in this sort of run up or countdown to the 5th anniversary, I just wanted to kind of reaffirm my commitment to you guys in that I want to make this like, one of the most fun places on the internet to talk about comics. I was talking to Sean from the Comics Pals in a podcast we put out last week. And I was just talking about how just busy it is, how difficult it is to do different things and stuff like that. We talked on and offline about that. So how much of that you heard, I don't really remember. But for me, it's like in this new season of life, adding more responsibilities and stuff like that. Like I have to be experimenting a little bit more, be a little bit more creative about how I do things for this channel so that it's not just radio silence and then a comic haul, So I have been experimenting a little bit. I bought a new phone, so I've been doing some YouTube Shorts content. So hopefully you guys saw that. I did a little post up of the Tower of Shadows book from Fantagraphics. Before that, I did a Marvel Trades video. So I'm going to be experimenting with long form content, short form content, posting more on social media. So follow me on Instagram especially, but also on Twitter, because that's where I like to retweet a lot of stuff from creators and publishers that I follow that I admire. So check for that. But I just wanted to say, hey, we're counting down. The 5th channel anniversary is coming up. And I want to know, like, what would make it special for you? For me, it's just, I just want to see you guys' bright and shiny faces or screen names in the chat. But I want to know, like, what would make it fun, exciting, engaging for you? I'm going to be planning this for the next 5 months. So I do have a bit of a goal. I would like to hit 20,000 subscribers by the time we do the anniversary stream. So it can just be like a big celebration. I don't know. The number doesn't really mean much to me, but something about hitting milestones is just cool. But I wanted to come and bring you this message. It's June 1st as I'm filming this, and it just felt like a good month to kind of clear the air, reset, and let you know what my goals are. So I am trying to ramp up the content. Some of it's not going to be as long as you're used to. I'm probably going to be leaning into some short form stuff for the foreseeable future outside of the pull list and the podcast. But there are really awesome books out there, and I want you guys to see them. And if I'm honest, like I know I don't have the time to read everything that comes across my desk and do a proper review. So I'm going to do things the best way I can. Let me know if you have suggestions, if you have requests in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in another video real soon. Till then, stay safe, stay awesome, and read something dope today. Peace.